Hello, and welcome to my doll collection. My name is Susanna, and I'm excited to share my doll collection with you. I had all these dolls in my house, but the house became too small for these dolls, so my friend Ed Schofield built me this doll house, which you will see today. It is the size of a one-car garage. This doll that my mother gave me for my 12th birthday was lost when I moved from Denver, Colorado back to New York City. I was so sad to miss my doll because it was my connection to my mother and my feeling of belonging to her. I have been collecting dolls for over 40 years, and I started because I wanted to deal with my sadness and grief of losing my doll that my mother gave me when I was 12 years old. And they're very important to me. And I'm going to share some of the dolls so you can see some of my collection. Enjoy it. I lived and worked in South Korea, and while there, I bought these dolls. They're dancing dolls, and I like their color, and I like the way they're situated with one another. I loved living and working in Korea because I like the food. Kimbap is still my favorite, and this is a beautiful doll in her kimono from Japan. I have about 25 bride dolls and one groom, so he has many women or many brides to select from, and he's surrounded by all these beautiful brides with their beautiful dresses. These are my two German dolls, a male and a female. And I spent many years living in Germany, both in Würzburg and in Stuttgart, and I collected dolls from the different areas of Germany. These are just two of my Germanic or German dolls. And then over here, we have a doll from Iceland. I spent 3 years living in Iceland. This is Michael, and he is a big boy. And he was given to me by a friend named Mike Hudson, and when he brought him, I thought he was bringing his son over. He was that big and life-looking. So I've enjoyed Michael. He kind of looks over the other dolls and takes care of them because he's the big one. Here are the dolls from the country of Slovakia, which is the land of my ancestors. Each village has its own costume for the males and females. And these two were made, the ones I'm holding were made by my cousins, which is to my left here, was made by my cousins and has the costume or the outfit, which is called a kroj, of the village where my grandparents came from, and it's called Vrbovce, Slovakia. So I really treasure these dolls because they really are part of my ancestral community. This is a doll from Greece. I took a cruise of the Greek islands. The islands is just very beautiful. When I was in school, I really enjoyed reading and hearing fairy tales read to me. I hope you enjoy fairy tales. My favorite one was Snow White, and here she is. And I think that all of us have a favorite fairy tale. Think about yours. And two of my favorite characters in Disney World were Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So I bought these when I went on one of my trips to visit Disney World. Have you been to Disney World? Do you like Mickey and Minnie Mouse? These are my American dolls. Some are babies and some are princesses and some are in ordinary clothes. But I have lots of dolls. As I travel throughout the United States, I always purchase dolls. And now there are a lot of estate sales and yard sales where people are selling their dolls. So if I see one that I really like, or she will fit in with all her brothers and sisters here, I buy her. So my collection is very extensive, but I really enjoy it. And I wish you happy collecting and that you enjoy and feel that you belong to whatever you collect.